Welcome everyone to Chase Cook Outdoors. Today I am reviewing the Kudu Point Contour Broadhead. If you haven't heard about these, pretty unique design. I have a friend in Oregon who has shot these for years, killed a lot of elk, black-tailed deer with these. Called him up the other day and I was asking him about these because he said I was looking for a fixed blade broadhead. I have an archery elk hunt in Idaho for 2021, where yes, Idaho still requires that you use a fixed blade broadhead. Not the end of the world, but there are a lot of great choices out there. So I'm going to do some homework. I'm going to try a lot of different broadheads and figure out which one I want to use. But I talked to my friend who shot these. He said he's always had good penetration. The durability's been just great for him. He shot an elk a couple years ago, punched it right through the shoulder blade, got good penetration, hardly any signs of damage to the blade when he got it out of the elk. And the blood trail, he said, was good, which was a surprise to me, and I'll explain why here in a little bit. So I said, you know what? I got to pick some up. Kudu Point, they come out of Oregon. And here's what's unique about these. Stainless steel broadhead, 420 stainless steel. They're hardened. And the blade thickness in these is .050, which is thicker than any razor blade you're going to see on a fixed blade broadhead. But the unique part about a contour broadhead is that it's single bevel. And what that means is that it's only sharpened on one side of the blade. And that way, as it enters the animal, it wants to continue rotating as it goes through and open up that wound channel. I said earlier that blood trails might be a concern for me with this style of broadhead just because it's just a single blade, so you might not get that hole as it enters. But my friend told me he gets excellent blood trails, and because it's that bevel, that single bevel design, hopefully it'll help open up that hole and make that wound channel a little bit bigger. These things are crazy sharp out of the box. They come in a little Hunter's Orange box, but I got them out of the box, crazy sharp. In fact, I cut my palm accidentally, just barely, grazing my hand on one of these. Sharpness is not an issue. The points on these are really sharp as well. I weighed all three. They were all 99.6 or 8 grains, and they were all the exact same. So really good consistency as far as the weight goes. Spin test, they all spun really well as well. And then I went out and shot one. I shot these. I shot one of them at 50 yards, and they were pretty dang good. I was impressed. It's hard to find a fixed blade broadhead that hits exactly where your field tips are aiming. You usually have to do some minor tweaking to your rest, which is fine. I expected that. So I shot my field tips, then I shot one of these again at 50 yards, and it missed just a little bit low. Left and right was great. And I can lay with a little bit low. That's a minor tweak to my rest, and these things are going to group just fine. Pretty cool design. They do have the Contour Plus, like I said, that has the little bleeder blades. Those are new. So if I do buy some more of these to use for my hunt, I'm going to end up picking up some of the Contour Plus just to have those. But man, these things are solid. They have them in different weights. I believe they have 100 grain, 125 maybe, but I also think they have 150 grain as well. But man, look how bitchin' these look. I mean, I honestly want to hunt with these just because they look so cool. And on top of that, I know the performance is going to be pretty dang good. But I'm going to stack these up to some other broadheads. I'm not done testing out other broadheads that I haven't used yet before. So, comment below. Leave me your suggestions. What broadheads, fixed blades have you used that you've had good success with? Have any of you shot the contours? I'd love to hear what's been your experience. Did you have a good blood trail, good penetration? How's the durability? There's a lot of other videos that I've already watched on the contour broadheads. That's why I'm not worried about durability. I don't need to go shoot this into a cinder block or through stainless steel to know that it's going to hold up because, like I said, my friend shot it through an elk shoulder blade. It did fine. I've seen other videos where they shoot these into cinder block, stainless steel, and they hold up just great. Anyway, pretty sweet broadheads. You guys should check them out, kudupointbroadheads.com. Again, they come from Oregon. I'm excited to try these out. I want to hear you guys' feedback. What's been your experience with these if you have? Or maybe, am I missing something? Is there a reason that maybe this design isn't as good as, say, a 3 or a 4 blade fixed blade broadhead? Give me a reason why I would want to go to that style versus this. But in any case, they're sweet looking, out of the box, razor sharp, super consistent. I'm excited to shoot these. I want to hear what you guys think. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the mountain.